Vs Mouse. One of the most widely despised mods in all of Friday Night Funkin'. And I think it's just okay. I don't actually have anything against this mod. I think it has its merits. I think it has a lot of very strong stuff. And it's very clear that the devs were very inexperienced while making this mod. But frankly, I had a really fun time sitting through this, even if it was a gigantic and mixed bag. And like I said in the last video, I'm ranking the Disc 1 and Disc 3 2.5 versions as well as their 2.6 counterparts. So we have 35 songs on our hands right now today. Some good, majority is bad, but overall, I had a fun time with this mod, so oh well. Without further ado, let's get into our bottom spot. 3,
2, 1, go!
I don't think I've ever had a more obvious bottom spot in a video ever. This is Insanity Funny is horrendous. This is genuinely awful. First off, I really hate how Mickey's chromatic is used. I like the chromatic. It does a good job at sounding like a decaying corpse while also sounding good. But however, for the first half of the song, that's not the state he's in, so it doesn't really work. But even if it did, it's not used well. There's zero expression, and it just sounds so bored and lifeless. I just can't get anything out of it. And it just doesn't sound good ever. And it just makes all of his melodies just sound rough. Most of his melodies sound rough. There's like one turn where he sounds good, and that's about it. BF also sounds bad. He's just so like devoid of expression that none of his melodies have like any chance to sound good. The melodies, I think they probably could be good. However, like I said, the vocals are devoid of life and expression, and it just makes it so that you just get nothing out of them, and they just never end up sounding good. However, then we get to this song's biggest sin, which is the mixing. Which, you know, let me just play a clip.
What did you say?
What is this mixing, dog? You can't hear the vocals. It doesn't matter how good they sing the melodies, because you cannot hear them. I cannot hear them. I had to listen to a fixed version of the song that I'm not like 99% sure was not made by the Vs Mouse team to hear what they were saying, and even then they still sound like shit. The piano is so like awful here. It's like, again, it's just everything's just overpowering the vocals so much it's impossible to hear them, and without like how like obnoxious the like piano and like whatever that boom, 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 boom instruments are doing, it just becomes extremely obnoxious, and I just can't stand it. At least the other songs, you can hear the vocals. At least that has the bare requirements. It's not good, but you can hear it all. This, you can't hear it. Yeah, no, this is last place for sure. Moving on. Ugh, Misery 2.5. This one's another awful song. So okay. So first off, Mickey and BF sound Mickey's chromatic is terrible. It sounds really weird and annoying. I do not like it at all. And BF also BF is again just so kind of like in Insanity Funny. He sounds so bored that his melodies just don't really have any opportunity to sound good. And the instrumental barely exists. It's basically just like a drum and like the lower notes of piano, and that's just kind of it. It does nothing. And like the melodies are good. They are very good. However, again, with how like dull and lifeless the vocals are, they just have no chance to sound good. Also, it gets to the point where I say Misery Old is better. Cause, like, at least, you know, for as horrendous as the melodies were, they at least had this, like, ring to it where you could, like, remember it. You remember, like, the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It didn't sound great, but it's certainly more interesting than this. This is just agonizingly dull and boring. I do not like this song at all. It is terrible. I guess there's nothing like inherently like horrifically like abysmal about it, but like it's just so devoid of substance that nothing about it works. Nothing about it sounds good. Moving on. Look, I promise there are some good songs here. We just need to tread through more shit, okay? Okay, so first off, Repentance 2.6. This is terrible. Okay, so Marco sounds insufferable. It's like I can kind of see how this chromatic could work, because you know I could see this in a Mickey chromatic, but it's not really Mickey, you know, kind of like, yeah, no, Mark is saying a perfect clone of Mickey. It makes sense as a chromatic, but it just does not sound good, and it just comes off as extremely, like, aggravating and irritating, and I hate it. It sounds awful. The instrumental's decent enough, I suppose. The, like, guitar in the back sounds okay, like, the little, like, boom, 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 and the opening is pretty neat. However, then we have the main thing that just completely kills this song. These melodies. They have, like, none of the charm that Repentance 2.5 had. There's, like, some pretty solid melodies, and then they just completely ruin them here. They don't really hit anywhere near as hard as they did in the original. They feel just so, I don't know, hollow. It just doesn't work. The melodies just don't work. Especially considering how used to I've gotten to 2.5, it just does not sound good at all. And it just makes me sad. It just does not sound even remotely decent. It sounds so bad. It's just a complete downgrade from the original Repentance, and like pretty much everywhere. I guess the instrumental's like about the same, maybe like a little better, but like the vocals are just so much worse. Matter of fact, actually, let me get centered back on the chromatics, because honestly, there's another problem I have with how Marco sounds. Because, like, they try to make Marco more, like, expressive and have him, like, try to make him, like, sound better. They made him more expressive. However, it kind of feels like it kind of backfires on him. Because now he's, like, hitting a lot higher notes now, and that just sounds so awful, and I do not like it. I can acknowledge the attempt at trying to make him expressive, and I do like that they tried, but, it just does not work. The high notes just do not work with this chromatic. It sounds awful. Yeah, this song just is not good at all. Okay, Devil's Mouse. This one's also really bad. First off, I really don't like Cheddar's Chromatic. Like, there's some sparse moments in the song where it sounds pretty good. However, for the most part, it sounds like I'm pulling on a cat's tail, and it just does not sound good. I do not like it. Also, is there, like... Am I the one that hears, like, this popping sound coming from Cheddar's Chromatic, or is that just me? Am I going insane? BF is, like... he's trying to sound his best, but, that kind of brings up another problem. The melodies are really clunky for a lot of the song, and it just is really awkward, and it just leads to, like, as, like, good as BF is, like, trying to sound, the melodies just struggle to let him sound good, and it just does not sound very good. I really don't like it. I have absolutely nothing to comment on the instrumental. It exists. It's serviceable. I don't care for it at all. But again, there's like some parts where, like, when it's not clunky, BF actually sounds really good. And again, there's some parts in the song where, like, they sound good. Like, there's this, like, the duet at the end that actually sounds pretty good. With, like, da 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 da. That actually sounds pretty solid. I quite like it. However, for the most part, the song is an absolutely clunky mess that I just do not like.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh boy. Okay. Smile Sunrise. This is another really, really bad one. First off, Margalo sounds not great. I think it could definitely be, this chromatic could definitely be usable, but here it just doesn't really sound the best. I guess it's not like a functionally wrong with it, I suppose, but like, I don't know, I just don't personally really like how it sounds very much. BF, it's not kind of like a similar situation to Devil's Mouse. The opponent sounds bad, BF actually sounds pretty freaking good, but the melodies do not do him any favors and just cause him to crash down. Because this song has two melodies. One of them only appears once, and that melody's really bad. And then the other one's the main melody, which is just, it's I guess it's not the worst thing ever, but it just isn't great. BF sings it well enough so where it sounds tolerable. Margalo just does not sing it well. The instrumental is, it's fine, I guess. I don't have anything to comment on the instrumental. It just doesn't really do anything. Yeah, overall, the song just feels so, well, yeah, it's just really, really bad.
Three, two, one, go!
You know, honestly, I quite like this instrumental a lot. It's very nice, it's very relaxing. It's just very calming. It kind of has like this feeling that I'm like floating in a way. I really like it a lot. Too bad the vocals suck. Marco, yet again, just like in Repentance 2.6, he sounds extremely annoying throughout the entire song. It just does not work. Especially with like all like the really quick melodies that go by. Certain areas like this part, it just doesn't really sound good at all. And then BF also just sounds like bored. It just, yeah, I don't like these vocals at all. And with how fast the melodies can get, it just doesn't like mesh with the instrumental at all, and it just leads to this song being extremely messy at the same time. The instrumental is definitely carrying this song as high as it is, but with vocals this bad, it just, I don't like it. Oh boy, this song is just. Okay, so first off, Marco sounds not great. I guess it's not the worst thing ever. It doesn't sound terrible, I suppose, but my goodness, it's just again, it's just like Marcus. It's just very annoying. I guess it's not it's not like the worst use of it ever, but it just still doesn't not sound very good. And BF is yet again so devoid of anything in his voice. It just leads to like none of his melodies being able to sound good, and it just, The instrumental's okay though, and like it's, the drums are okay, and the piano isn't half bad, and I mean like there's some points where the vocals sound passable enough, I suppose. However, for the majority of it, it's just like either like very nothing or just very annoying. I really don't like it. And then like there's this point at like the start of like the last minute where it's like really spammy, and it also just sounds really bad. I don't think Marcus and slash Marco 2.5 chromatic just doesn't really do spam very well. It just does not really work that well. And like by the end, the instrumental just kind of barely exists. Like the last like 20-ish seconds, the instrumental's like barely there. And I don't know. I don't know. I like it when my song has more of an instrumental than, you know, barely anything. Yeah, overall the song is really rough. It's really bad. It's not like the worst thing ever, and I guess I can. It's not like the worst thing ever. So I'm not giving like an F tier, but it's just not good. It's not good at all. Okay, this one's another rough one. Okay, so first off, BF sounds okay. He definitely sounds quite a bit better than he did in Crisis, but he doesn't sound the best here. However, I get like a little bit out of his vocals, and it's not like, and it very much could be worse. The instrumental functions, it's decently intense, and I don't mind it all too much. And the melodies ain't all too bad. But I think my biggest problem with this song, what mainly killed it for me, is just Marco. Like I said before, I don't think this chromatic can really do spam very well, and there is quite a bit of spam in this song. And it just doesn't really work that well, and it just does not sound good at all. And on top of again, like how BF instrumental just kind of function enough, I guess, and that's kind of it. This song doesn't really shine anywhere. It doesn't really have anything going. It doesn't really have a whole lot going for it. But like nothing sounds outright all terrible except for Marco. So it's not like. So again, it could be a lot worse. The solo part's actually not too bad. And Marco's chromatic is actually not used all too bad here, and BF sounds pretty good. Like when the song isn't spamming, it's actually okay, but when like Marco's doing all the like spamming stuff, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all. And that's on top of the fact that this song is 4 minutes, which I don't know. I don't feel like it. I guess it does. I guess it's fine, but I do wish it would just cut down a little bit because I feel like 4 minutes is just a little bit excessive. Yeah, that's about it. I don't have a whole lot else to say on this song. Moving on. Depression is really bad. First off, the elephant in the room, Mickey just straight up does not sound good. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, or even if it is still kind of pretty annoying in like the first half. But once the last 30 seconds kick in, it just becomes so annoying as it tries to hit the high notes, and it just sounds so insufferable. I can't with it. But the rest of the song is like, it exists, I guess. BF sounds okay. The melodies aren't all too bad. They function enough, I guess. And the instrumental is like literally just a piano. And I mean, the piano doesn't sound like terrible or anything. It's not bad or it's not like super bad or anything, but it's the only thing going on in the instrumental. It's just like, it's just so empty. Yeah, the best thing I just put is that this song is just very boring, and then the ending just comes in and it just becomes absolutely insufferable. Yeah, I really don't like this song. I do not like Mascot. First off, the Gascot's chromatic is just really bad. He's so boring. It sounds like a zombie. It just... I do not like it. BF sounds fine, I guess. I don't know. His melodies don't really sound that great, but I guess he's fine, I suppose. The instrumental isn't really very good either. Its attempts to like pick up and stuff feel extremely underwhelming, and during like this part with the the instrumental just kind of I do not like that. It sounds so... it just does not sound good. The song also is like extremely repetitive. It has like what, like 3 or 4 melodies, and none of them really sound that great. I guess they're fine enough melodies on their own, but they just do not sound good because of the chromatics. And it just, it just doesn't, no, the song is really bad. Bad vocals, bad instrumental, pretty bad melodies. It just, I do not like this song. Hubert Slide 2.5. This one is pretty bad. First off, Mickey sounds... Well, he sure does sound, I'll say that. This Mickey sounds pretty bad. His chromatic sounds like really just airy and unpleasant, and it just does not sing the melodies well at all, especially like the melody, where it's just like so like... There's so much like space in between, it just doesn't work. And then his like screaming is genuinely awful. Like they're like trying to like pitch it like up and down to like make it so like the screaming sings the melody, and it just sounds so annoying. I hate it. BF sounds okay though, I guess. He sings the melodies fine enough, and I don't really hate how he sounds. And the instrumental is pretty like frantic and stuff, which is I like. I think it does the job well enough. However, yeah, it's mainly just Mickey that completely kills this song. I cannot tolerate him to slay it. He sounds terrible. Moving on. Nightmares! Yeah, I'm sure you're surprised it took this long to get to a disc 2 track. But, yeah, here we are in, yeah, let's get the elephant of the room out of the way. Labrat's chromatic, which... Oh, boy. This chromatic's very interesting. I think it can definitely work when it's, like, in its, like, range. However, every single song of this week has at least 1 or 2 parts where he's just like hitting the notes too high for his chromatic, and it just sounds so awful. Again, there's some songs I do it a lot less frequently than others, but here, yeah, there's more than a few spots where he just I do not like that at all. Again, it can work. And when it does, it can sound really cool, because like it'll make it sound like that's like grotesque like bog monster. It sounds really awesome. It can sound really awesome, but here it mostly just doesn't sound that great. Okay, it's tolerable for the most part, but in some parts it's just yeesh. Also, for some reason, in a lot of Lab Rat songs, they sometimes give him spam, and while it's not, there's not like a whole lot here. There's barely anything here. Here, there is still a little bit of spam here, and it just does not work well with his chromatic. In fact, it doesn't work well with BF. While I think BF sounds like okay for the most part, yeah, no, he does not do the spam well. It just does not flow very well at all. I do not like it. And this instrumental is, it's certainly there. It certainly exists. I don't really have a lot to comment on the instrumental. It's just kind of there. It doesn't really do much for me, but it's fine. So yeah, like, the bad vocal performance and just, like, the kind of weak, somewhat weak melodies and subpar VF voice. I don't really like this song a lot. It does not sound good.
Three, two, one, go!
Musophobia. Yeah, this one's pretty bad, but it definitely had its merits. First off, Lab Rat's a lot more, like, inconsistent on whether he's good or not than in Nightmares. It's very strange, because, like, sometimes he can just sound, like, really bad, especially because there's a lot more spam in this song than in Nightmares. But he can sound really good. Like, there's one part in like the duets where it goes like doo-doo-da-doo-da, and it like actually sounds pretty good. He's actually holding the long note really well, and it sounds pretty nice. Yeah, so there's some stuff like that here and there where he actually sounds pretty freaking good. And then like BF, it sounds pretty solid throughout most of the song. Kind of. He sounds pretty decent for the most part, but like when he's spamming the other end, he just sounds really bad. He can sound pretty freaking bad. However, there's also he also has some melodies that sings really well. Well, like again, but which is basically just like a majority of the song. He sounds pretty good, especially when it's like the doo 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 doo. That melody's catchy as hell. I really like that a lot. The instrumental is okay. It's serviceable. I think like the little like guitar kind of overpowers everything, and I don't like that. But other than that, it's pretty decent. I don't mind it. And yeah, the melodies are pretty good aside from like when they're like. But other than that, it's just they're pretty solid melodies. Overall, I don't think this song is, like, super bad or anything, but I just can't bring myself to like it, because there's, again, a lot of parts where Lab Rat can just sound really, really, really bad. Kinda hurts the song a lot for me. Rather than instrumental, I'm not overly fond of, like, it's, and the BF forms, that's good, but nothing crazy. It's just not, I'm not a big fan of it, unfortunately. I was considering moving up to C tier, but after listening to it a few times, the low points of the song are just so low that I just can't bring myself to bump it up a tier.
Three, two, one, go!
Doggy Dogus. What a song. I mean, it's not terrible. I think it's like fine enough for the most part, I suppose. The instrumental doesn't really do anything throughout most of the song. I guess it's like serviceable enough, but it doesn't really accomplish anything. It really just exists. And Doggy Mouse's chromatic is pretty good. I quite like it. It sounds very nice. I mean, it definitely sounds. I can definitely see this like being on his voice. It sounds pretty cool. BF just uses default voice, but he sounds pretty good. I think this problem with the song is just the melodies are not great. This song is very spam filled, and I mean the spam is very clean, but it doesn't sound good. And it just leaves the song just not really sounding the best. As well, these melodies are just like extremely repetitive throughout the entire song. There's not like a whole lot of variety in the melodies, but I think a lot of them are just spam. And it just, I don't know, it just leads to a song I just find very, just don't feel anything towards. Like, it's okay, it's fine, but I don't really care for the song, like, at all. I don't know. I have literally nothing to say on this. This song makes me feel nothing. The song makes me feel basically nothing. I don't... Okay, so I found something really funny when researching for this video. So this is called The End, like the song in Mario's Madness. You know what else these two songs have in common? Both opponents are named Costume. What? Honestly, what I just said might be more interesting than the song itself, because frankly, I don't think this song is awful. This song has, like, nothing. It is so boring. First off, Costume's chromatic is bad. It's very bad. It definitely gives me a bit of ironic amusement because for some reason it sounds like a raspy version of like the number 15 Burger King foot lettuce meme, and I don't know why it reminds me of that. It just does. But other than that, it's a bad chromatic. It's just a very bad chromatic. The instrumental is trying to go for like this weird like eerie atmosphere, but it really just doesn't come across well. It doesn't really hit where it doesn't really hit that like eerie feeling, and it just leads to it just sounding so boring and just has like nothing going on. I think when like Costume's chromatic like distorts in the second half, I think that sounds kind of cool. Well, but again, it's still attached to a pretty bad chromatic, so it's not like much better. The melodies are pretty repetitive, and well, at least I wouldn't say repetitive. They're just extremely samey, and they just kind of blend together into nothing after a while. And BS sounds okay. He doesn't sound awful doing the melodies, but it doesn't really sound that great doing them either. Yeah, all in all, the song is just extremely boring, and I just don't really say about the song. It's not lower, just frankly, being boring just means I don't really have strong feelings on the songs, so I just kind of throw them in C tier. So I could definitely see why this will play slower for someone if, like, being boring meant, like, D or F for you, but for me, being boring just means, like, C tier, so it's just here. Clubhouse is fine. I don't really care for it. It's not the worst thing ever, but I don't really like it either. First off, Marcus sounds okay. I mean, there's some parts where he sounds pretty good. Or there's some parts where his high notes just do not work, and I don't really like how he sounds very much. It definitely just reaching a bit into the annoying territory. BF sounds pretty solid for the most part. I think he sings the melodies pretty well, and said melodies are honestly pretty good. It's just like a little, back and forth they have, like, it sounds pretty nice. I quite like it. The biggest attractor for the song for me, though, is probably just the instrumental. It doesn't really mesh the best with the voices, especially like the piano and guitar just do not really work. And it just leaves the song sometimes just being very messy. Still, I think there's enough enjoyable parts of this song where I say the song is perfectly alright. Nothing special, but nothing terrible, and I don't mind it all too much. Moving on. Welcome is alright. Yeah. First off, Marcus has a different chromatic in the first two songs of 2.6 Disc 1, and it definitely sounds it's definitely a better chromatic than Marcus's 2.5 chromatic, and it sounds alright. I don't mind it all too much. They completely changed them. They definitely changed the melodies quite a bit here, and I don't know. I don't think they're as good as 2.5s. The original ones had like a sense of charm to them, whereas here they're okay. I just don't really care for them. Aside from that one's a really good melody, and that sounds really nice. But the rest of it's just kind of forgettable. And the instrumental, yeah, I don't know. The instrumental's just like kind of just there. It serves its purpose fine enough. It's neat, but I just don't really care for it. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe this one. One really good melody that's repeated a decent bit across the song, but the rest is just pretty freaking forgettable, and I just do not care for it at all. Moving on. Abandoned almost became the new Beagle Blast. If you know, you know. Anyway, this song is not that bad. I don't think it's like off or anything. I think it definitely has some stuff going for it. First off, Photo Negative Mickey's chromatic. Yeah, it ain't the best. I'll say it definitely fits. Like, it's muffled, but it's very muffled. It actually sounds like someone's, like, you know, stuck inside. It sounds like someone's, like, actually inside of a costume, which is, you know, what Photo Negative Mickey believes himself to be. So, it makes sense. I think it works very well. However, it doesn't exactly produce the best sound. And it just... I don't really... it's not... It doesn't sound great. Great. The pause here is also kind of just pointless. Like, the instrumental's okay, but it doesn't really, like, do or add anything. I'll say, like, the little instrument that goes... It sounds neat. I think it's... I kind of like it a bit. The instrumental's... the instrumental overall is just kind of alright. I don't mind it so much. The Boyfriend's definitely what's pulling the song's weight a bit. I honestly quite like how he sounds. I think he sings the melodies pretty well, and said melodies are honestly pretty catchy. It when they're not, like, you know, being sung like how Photo Negative Mickey sings some of them, because, yeah, some of his melodies can be a little clunky. However, overall, I don't think this song is all too bad. I think it is perfectly alright with a pretty solid BF performance. Functional but not great performance from Photo Negative Mickey, and a perfectly alright instrumental. I think this song is pretty okay. Hungry. I wanted to like this one so badly, but I just don't think it has quite enough. First off, positives. Lab Rat sound honestly really freaking good here. I honestly can't really think of any parts of the song where it sounds like he's, like, you know, straining his throat or anything. He's pretty much constantly arranged for the entire song. It sounds he sounds really good. And same with BF, honestly. He sounds really good. The instrumental, it functions. It's not great or anything, but it's all enough. It's certainly there. I don't mind it all too much. And some of the melodies are pretty freaking good. Like the little, like, da 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 that Lab Rat does. That sounds so good. I really like it a lot. It sounds really nice. It just Lab Rat sings it very well, and it's an over its range, and it just sounds good. However, there's one glaring issue that this song has that just makes it so I just can't bring myself to like it. There are way too many notes. Like I said before, Lab Rat cannot do these kind of spammy melodies, and there's quite a bit of really, really fast melodies in this song, and it just does not sound good. Really on either end. It just sounds so, like, clunky. It just does not really flow all that well, and I do not like it at all. Again, there's, like, a lot of it, and it just really hurts the song for me. Because there's, like, a bunch of parts that sound really, really good, and I really, really like it. But there's other parts that just sound really bad, and it just makes me sad, because I know with, like, the bits and pieces that this song has, it can be something genuinely really, really good, but it just doesn't. But other than that, this song is, I don't know, it's alright. I want to like it, but it's just not quite there for me. And here we are. These next 16 songs are songs I actually quite like. And starting off, we have I Like Interference, Sue Me. Yeah, this song is like actually pretty good, pretty decent. First off, these melodies are just pretty freaking catchy. Like, I always get the like da 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 stuck in my head. It's just so catchy to listen to. And like the da 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 da. Oh, I really like that melody as well. That sounds really good. BF also sounds pretty freaking good. He sings all the melodies pretty dang well, and this song has like zero of like the like span that like the other 3 songs we talked about did. It actually, yeah, he sounds just consistently strong across the entire song. I don't mind it all too much. It's very, very strong. Lab Rat's definitely dragging the song down though. No, this is definitely one of those moments where he's like just not doing his best on those higher notes. It is not great. He is singing out of his range quite frequently for the song. However, I think everything else is at least strong enough to where I can actually say I quite enjoy this song. It's just that freaking catchy. I just quite enjoy this. It's a very nice listen. I don't mind it all too much. Welcome 2.5 is honestly pretty good. I don't actually mind this one all too much. First off, this is definitely one of the better showings of Marcus here. He actually sounds pretty decent for like a good portion of the song. There's definitely some parts where he sounds pretty rough. And like the one like part where like it's trying to like be like kinda like creepy. But other than that, he sounds pretty good. I quite like how he sounds. Let's say with BF, honestly, he sounds pretty solid as well. The melodies are also pretty catchy, honestly. I really like that. That one is pretty nice. I really like it. Although this part here, like I said, is trying to be like kind of like eerie or creepy and stuff, and it just doesn't sound great. None of the melodies sound good, and it just leaves both the vocals sounding kind of rough, and it's just not great. However, the rest of the song, I don't know, they sound pretty solid. The instrumental's pretty good as well. Nothing crazy, but I don't mind it all too much. And yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole lot to this song. It's fairly simple, but I quite enjoy it for what it is. Repentance 2.5 is honestly pretty good. I quite like this song. First off, Marcus sounds actually pretty dang good. Again, kind of like Welcome 2.5. There's definitely some parts where he sounds a bit rough, but overall, I actually quite like his performance. He's not like hitting notes too high and sounding like extremely annoying like in the 2.6 version of this song, and it sounds way better. I really like it a lot. And the melodies as well, they sound infinitely better than the 2.6 version. They actually like hit, and they actually sound pretty solid. I really like it a lot. Like I said, some of these, like this part, yeah, it sounds rough. It just does not sound good. I don't like how items sound during this part. But like, overall, I think the vocals do a solid performance. And yeah. The instrumental's about the same as it is in like the 2.6 version, and it's like it's alright. It definitely does the job of keeping things like decently intense, and I don't mind it all too much. And yeah, I don't know. I really don't have a lot to say about this. The melody's just infinitely better. The vocal performances are infinitely better. It's just actually a good version of Repentance, and I actually like it. It's honestly pretty solid. Okay, so if you're wondering why I sound different, A, my mic fucked itself up, and B, my fucking Invisalign I just got today is being a little bit of a pain in the ass, so just bear with me for a little while. Alright, welcome back. I quite like this one. I usually see this one turn up at like either the top or the bottom of people's lists, and like, I get it to an extent, but I also quite like the song a lot. First off, I don't necessarily know if it's a different chromatic than Marcus's, but Marco here has a much... Marco here sounds way better than he did in the rest of 2.5 and just than, you know, Marcus does. It sounds really nice. I really like it a lot. Both vocals in general just excel extremely well with the high notes. It sounds really, really good. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just quite fond of how it sounds in general. I don't actually mind it all too much. The instrumental isn't doing a whole lot. It's probably like the weakest part of this song, but they sound pretty good. And frankly, both vocals just sound so expressive, and I love it. It sounds awesome. The melodies as well, they're very strong. I thought the chromatics just hit the high notes so well. It's just so nice to listen to. I really like it a lot. I'll say, my only biggest problem is just that, I think, the song could get a bit repetitive at times. And it's a very simple song, so I don't really see it being able to play any higher, but all in all, I do quite like this song. It's very solid.
Three, two, one, go!
It's just 2.6. Ooh, this one's good. I really like it. First off, yet again, just like a Welcome Back, Marco has this really nice chromatic to him, and I really like how it sounds. It sounds so satisfying. I really like this instrumental as well. The like little guitar sounds really nice, like the little help like build this atmosphere. They being like cornered and or like just come in contact with like some like monster in like a crappy haunted house. It sounds really cool. I like it a lot. And BF has like this really like nice and like snappy chromatic to it. I really enjoy it. Yeah, it sounds really nice. Even like if it can be like a little loud at times, it's fine for the most. It's perfectly fine for the most part. I really like it a lot. And like the melodies and like the way the characters sing them, it just makes the song sound so. It just kind of like adds to like the threatening presence of the song. I really like it. The only things really holding this song back for me are, one, the song is very simple. Well, and like I do like nice simple songs. However, I don't feel like this is enough to really warrant like going anywhere higher. Even if it is a very solid song. And another thing, I feel like this song could be cut down a little bit. Like the length is fine as is, but I feel like there's like a solid like a half minute that could be cut down. It's a small nitpick, but I do admittedly think the song could be a little shorter. As well, the last like minute where it all gets like more intense, like the melodies get like a more like a cluttered and like kind of spammy. I don't want to say spammy, but you know what I mean. There's a lot more notes in the melodies, and it's just like the ending is just really nice. I really like this song a lot. All in all, good song, good chromatics, good melodies, good instrumental. I dig it and stuff. Alright, we're getting on to the A tiers. Starting off, we have Revenge. Ooh, I like this song. First off, Marcus's like new chromatic in 2.6 sounds so good here. It sounds really nice. He sounds like just a little annoyed. He just sounds like a little annoyed, like you're not like angry or anything. Obviously, that's safe for repentance, but like he definitely does sound just annoyed with you, and I like that a lot. BF sounds pretty good. It's pretty standard BF usage, but it's not. But it doesn't make it bad. It sounds pretty good. However, I'd say the main star of the show here are the melodies. They are really good. I always get the little duet things with the little ba da 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 da. That melody is so good. I really like it a lot. I'll say, I have two issues with this song. Actually kind of just blends into one main issue. The instrumental isn't the best, but that's mainly just because the mixing ain't great. I don't love the piano, and it's like noticeably louder than everything else. Like, it's not like that bad or anything, but it's just very noticeable, and I don't really like it all too much. As well as like during the da 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 melody, the vocals are noticeably quieter than the instrumental, and I don't know, I don't really like that. It's not like, again, it's not bad, it's just noticeable. And it's just a small issue I have with the song. Overall, it's just a very strong song. Good vocals, really good melodies, and a pretty decent instrumental. Nothing amazing, but I quite enjoy it for what it is.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh ho 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 ho! And the trap is really, really good. First off, I really like how Mickey sounds. There's clearly a voice behind it, but you can still tell it's like pretty clogged because, you know, he's been smoking. It's really good balance, and I really like how it sounds. It sounds very nice. BF has like a custom chromatic here, and it honestly sounds not too bad. I quite enjoy it. It sings the melodies pretty well. And synth melodies are really catchy. There's boatloads of fun, and it's just like, especially like the main melody with it, ba da ba ba da ba da ba. Ooh, that melodi's so good. And the instrumental is, I mean, it's not doing a whole lot, but it's still pretty solid, and I quite enjoy it. It's nothing crazy, I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. I guess it can get a bit repetitive, but I still quite enjoy it a lot, even in spite of that. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. The song is very simple, so yeah, let's just move on.
Three, two, one, go!
Sky Fallen. Oh, this one's good. First off, ooh, I like how the tunes sound. They use the same chromatic as Marco does in the 2.6 versions of Crazy Rat and Crisis and in Welcome Back. And just like in those songs, I really like how it sounds here. And, ooh, BF still sounds so good. The vocals in the song in general are just so expressive. They hit, like, the high notes so well. I love it. And, like, the duets they do, it sounds so nice. It sounds genuinely really, really good. And, like, the instrumental as well is genuinely insane. The guitar sounds great. That, like, choir sounds fantastic. I love it so much. I love this song so much. So why isn't it an S tier? Well, two reasons. One, the song is only 2 minutes, which is very unfortunate. I really wish it was longer. I think that I could have maybe taken a bit more time to just give that extra little bit of push. However, also, I feel like some of the melodies can be a little clunky. Yeah, and BF really just does not sing them well, and I really don't like it. But other than that, this song is fantastic. I really like it a lot. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get absolutely slaughtered for this one. Lab Rat is fucking great! Oh, I really like this song. Probably my hottest take in the video, but my goodness, this song is so good. First off, there's not... Lab Rat himself just sounds freaking fantastic. There's barely any notes in the song where he's actually sounding like he's hitting notes too high. For the most part, he sounds genuinely really good. And he generally just sounds like this, like, growling, roaring beast, and I love it. It sounds so good. Again, there's a few sparse, like, notes where he still sounds rough, but other than that, oh, I love it. And BF as well sounds so good. He's definitely elevating the song up quite a bit. He sings the melodies extremely well. I really like it a lot. And the melodies are actually fantastic. I especially like how they take advantage of, like, Lab Rat's chromatic with, like, a little duh. It really sounds like they're just taking full advantage of it and just making it sound like this, like, again, just like a growling monster. I love it. It sounds amazing. Even if BF doesn't sing the melody very well, but oh well, I still really like it. And the rest of the melodies are just so catchy. Little da 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 da. It's so good. And the instrumental as well. The guitar is really nice, and the instrumental as a whole just keeps this constant intensity throughout the song. Even when the song is like at its like more calm parts, you still feel that intensity. It's so good. Again, the only thing holding it back from S tier is just that I think some of the parts still sound pretty rough. Again, some of Lab Rat's notes still sound a bit iffy, and like the growling part BF does not sing well at all. And the ending still has a bit too many notes to where it doesn't really flow the best with either vocals. It still has its issues, but overall, I still think this song is so good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah! 7 songs in S tier and above. Oh boy, I got some explaining to do. Alright, first off, Insanity Psychosis 2.5. I love this song, I love this song, I love this song, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, this song is so good. First off, the first, like, minute or so is solid. Nothing crazy, but I like it. Also, I really like how Mickey sounds, like I said in the Insanity Funny segment. It definitely sounds like a decaying corpse, and I really like it. Other than saying the melodies, like, the best here, it still sounds alright. I don't mind it all too much. And, like, the instrumental, hitting, like, the little Genesis, I like that one a lot. It sounds very nice. BF still has that, one chromatic that he used in, Crisis and, Yeah, like I said, like in Crisis, it sounds good. It can still be a bit loud at times, but I overall quite like it. I'll say the melodies in this part are not the greatest. The Chromatics don't really sing them the best, but overall, but there's still some moments. I still do quite like it. It's not bad. But then, this second half is fantastic. I adore it. First off, Mickey, those opening notes are like so like low and like, oh my god, I love it. It sounds so ominous and imposing. It sounds, I love it so much. It goes back into just how he sounded in the opening. But hey, the melodies are a lot better in this half, so I'm not complaining one bit. He sounds amazing. It sounds like he's just like rising from the ground. It sounds amazing. I love it. And then like the song just gets into that da 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 da. They sound fantastic. And then like BS high notes in the song are just, oh, I love it. It makes him sound like genuinely kind of scared. It sounds fantastic. It sounds incredible. And the instrumental is really good as well. Its breakpoints still sound nice. I really like the piano. And like, and like when the song's kicking up, ooh, it just keeps that intensity going. It's so good. And then we have the slow part where it repeats the opening of the intro of the song. And yeah, this sounds amazing as well. If I had to name probably the song, like I said before, BF is a little loud. The melodies in the first section aren't sung the best. And there's another thing, I do not like this fake out. Again, I just don't like fake outs in general. However, at least I feel like this feels like a fake out, because like, the entire song just stops abruptly. And then before just kicking into this duet, which sounds really good, but I do wish the song just, didn't just stop. I just wish it was like, it actually felt like it was like building up to it. Other than that, this song is just amazing. I love it.
Three, two, one, go!
Around 2023, this song was in my top 15 in all of Friday Night Funkin'. And even over 2.5 years later, this song is still phenomenal. I genuinely mean that. This song is fucking amazing. First off, this song just excels in its duets. Like the little like interjections that BF has, like the da 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 da. Ooh, it sounds really nice. While the other one's like keeping the main melody. That also sounds just really fucking good. It sounds genuinely incredible. I really like it a lot. Mickey has like, again, his like chromatic that sounds like a corpse. It sounds really cool. I like it. The whole like atmosphere of the song feels so like off and like eerie. It's genuinely an insane accomplishment. It sounds so good. BF as well just sounds very strong for the entire song. I especially like the one part where he goes like da da da. He sounds really squeaky, but I don't actually hate it. It actually sounds kind of nice. It tickles my brain just the right way. And yeah, I just really like how it sounds. The melodies, like I said, during the duets, they're really, really strong. And the other melodies are also really, really good. The song as a whole just constantly gets stuck in my head, and it's just an absolute vibe. I'll say, like the main part of the song that goes like da 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 da. It happens twice, and it takes up quite a significant portion of the song. And it leaves the song feeling a little short, in my opinion. I do wish this song was a little longer. But other than that, this song is just really, really... I just love this song a lot. I think it's more consistent than Insanity Psychosis 2.5, and that's the main reason I have it high. I just love this song, man.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, I love Misery 2.6. This song is amazing. It's not as good as Misery Ultimac or Misery V5, but my goodness, this song is still so good. First off, I really love Mickey's chromatic. It makes him sound so I don't know, it just makes him sound so adorable, like a little guy walking down the street. It sounds really nice. I really like it a lot. The melodies are really good, although I kind of blends into my one gigantic issue with this problem that keeps it from being top 3 or even top 2. This song is ridiculously repetitive. It repeats that ba 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 almost constantly throughout the entire song. And while I absolutely adore that melody, I do wish there was some more variety in the song, and it just, Still though, it still sounds amazing though. I still love it a lot. And BF sounds really good singing the melodies as well. He sounds just very strong as well. I really like how he sounds a lot. I like the instruments a lot as well. The piano sounds really, really nice, and when it gets more frantic at the end, ooh, it just sounds so good. I'll say, I wish there was a bit more going on during the last a minute where everything's getting a bit more frantic and a bit more chaotic. It's definitely there, but say Misery V5 does a lot better with going into a full-on tone shift. Here, it still sounds very good, but I definitely feel like I go a little more in on the he's starting to go crazy, you know. By the way, it's still an amazing song. I still love this song a ton. Moving on.
Hello everyone, this is Dark Bowser, aka DB speaking. Good friend of Axer, big FNF fan, Maybe you heard of me, maybe not. But today, I am here to talk about Happy Ride. Because believe it or not, I do like songs from Vs Mouse. Happy Ride is definitely my favorite though. First off, I just really love how Mickey sounds in this song. He sounds on the brink of insanity and becoming an absolute monster, which really fits with the scenario and just sounds really good. Especially with the melodies he's given. Speaking of the melodies, yeah, they're good. I like them. The main melody of the yeah, that one is really catchy. I really like that one. For the rest, every single melody Mickey sings is good, but nothing that really sticks in my mind all that much. But I do enjoy it a lot. But then I get to the other things. Boyfriend, I like, kinda. Like, he uses a pretty unique chromatic for the song, and while not amazing, it does work with multiple of the melodies he's been given. It sounds good. My problem is that in multiple instances, it kinda overpowers Mickey when they're duetting. And I don't really like that, given how much I really like Mickey's vocals. So, yeah, that's kinda not good. And then there's the instrumental. I mean, it fits. It has the Mouse AVI scream, it has the piano. It fits for a Mouse AVI song, that's good. It works for this song. It doesn't clash with anything. But also it's kinda there. Also, it has this one melody that it keeps repeating, that and it gets kind of annoying after a while, and I don't really like that. Wait, why did I say what's my favorite song on Mouse again? Oh yeah! The last minute is really, really, really good. Like, the instrumental finally switches up a bit, and it sounds really good. It works well with the vocals, it sounds really nice, it still keeps that Mouse AVI feeling. Boyfriend sounds a lot better. And Mickey. Oh, Mickey. He's actually hitting just higher notes. But man, those higher notes give much more of a humanity to it. I love it. It feels like Mickey is holding to the last piece of humanity he has before it fully transforms into a monster in the following song. It's great. Yeah, Happy Ride is just a really good song. It does have some flaws that kind of hold it back, but the ending more than makes up for it. So yeah, that has been Dark Bowser. Maybe I'll do a ranking video later on, maybe not. We'll just see. Also, Axter, don't tell anyone, but I owe Aster some ruffles because he made you rank Vs Mouse. Okay, bye!
Stop taking my ruffles, Mr. Dark Bowser! Anyway, time to talk about why this song is peak.
2, 1, go!
Oh man, do I love Happy Ride. I don't actually have too much to add on to what Dark Bowser already said. Even though I love this song a lot more than he does. But still, this song's very, very nice. First off, BF has the Crisis chromatic again, and it is the exact same level of quality as in there. It sounds very, very good, though it can be a little loud at times. I find it really funny. That's just how I describe it every single time they use this chromatic. It's just funny to me. Anyway, yeah, he sounds really, really good. Mickey as well sounds really, really good. Although I do have one small complaint. It's not really this song's fault, but it's still something I find kind of odd. Because, like, at the end of Sewer Slide 2.6, like, even like during Mickey's like weird like laughing atonal things, I don't know what to call them. You could hear like a bit of like his like insanity psychosis chromatic. I don't know, with how like that chromatic was like behind the laughing thing, it made it sound like that chromatic is gonna be like used here. Because like like being foreshadowed, you know? So yeah, but here it's just the same chromatic as in Misery. It just sticks out as a very odd choice to me. I don't know. It's just something I find very strange. But other than that, this song is amazing. Like DB said, Mickey sounds really, really good. He sounds like he's about to just completely snap. BF sounds, like I said before, BF sounds really, really nice. The melodies are a little repetitive, but they're still very, very strong. I really like how they sound a lot. And the instrumental is also very, very strong. I quite like it. I just like how this is like a dun 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 dun. It's just very, very nice. Out, especially with like the screaming in the background. That's not like too obtrusive, so it still actually sounds not too bad. And then like, ooh, Mickey's the solo part here. Ooh, Mickey sounds like he's like sounds so like shriveled, like he's about to completely break. It sounds amazing. The high notes are executed so well. And yet again, like, the song just stops for like a split second. I'm not a huge fan of that. But it leads into this part, which is really good. It sounds so much more frantic than the rest, and it just, again, it just feels like he's just completely going insane, and I really, really like it. It definitely has some few faults, but other than that, I really love this song. Crazy Rat 2.6 is actually incredible! I adore this song! First off, Marco sounds incredible! His chromatic just sings the melodies incredibly well, and his high notes especially sound amazing! I love it! BF as well sounds really good. Again, he hits the high notes. There's like one high note he hits that just tickles my brain in the right way, and it sounds so good. There's just constant expression on the vocals throughout the entire song, and it sounds phenomenal. I love it. Instrumental just absolutely going off that entire song. It's perfectly carrying the intensity just so well, especially like the guitar just going on. Ooh, I love it! And then the melodies, oh my god, I love them! They're so energetic and fun, and just so fast-paced. I love it, I love it, I love it! It sounds genuinely incredible. And like again, the vocals sing them just so well. Literally the only dud the melodies have is around like the last like minute or so when it's getting like spammy. But that's it. Other than that, the melodies are just absolutely just pure fun, and I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. I just love everything this song does. It's so much fun. It's so frantic. It just does everything so well. Again, if it weren't for the few issues I listed with this song, it would probably place second, no questions asked. This song is just absolutely amazing, and I love it.
Three, two, one, go!
Looks Like Happy Ride. This used to be one of my favorite FNF songs back in 2023. And oh boy, and yet again, I still absolutely adore this song. First off, my god, the Frantic Energy of this song is just absolutely perfect. It genuinely makes it feel so much like Mickey's mind is just starting to completely deteriorate. It sounds insane. I love it. I really like, I also really like how Mickey sounds. It sounds so weird. He sounds almost like dead in a way. It's really cool. I don't really know how to describe it. It just sounds really cool. I don't know what else to say. It's hard to describe. And BF also sounds really, really good. He uses his Crisis Crank again, and he just sounds really good. Again, I really fucking like that chromatic a lot. It sounds genuinely great. I really like the screaming. I think it's really well done, even if it's I get why someone would find it extremely annoying, but honestly, I quite like it. It just sounds like a scream, and it won't annoyingly pitch it like they do in 2.5. And then we have his weird, like, laughing thing, and I also really like how it sounds a lot. Again, with, like, the Insane Psychosis chromatic, like, buried under it, right? It just gives this, like, thing where he's, like, generally starting to turn into, like, whatever the thing he turns into an Insane Psychosis. It sounds great. I really like that a lot. And I haven't even gotten to the melodies yet. They're really, really strong. They're very, just like in Crazy Rat, they're very fast-paced, they're very energetic. It just makes the song feel so much more frantic, and I love it. It sounds great. I especially like the chromatic, the laughing vocals do. It sounds really, really nice. And BF actually sings it pretty well as well. They both sing it really well. It sounds really nice. I really like it a lot. And the rest of the song's melodies are just extremely catchy and fun. If there's one problem I have to say, I do not like the fake out. I do not think it's executed very well. Again, kind of like Insane Psychosis, the song just completely stops before thrusting itself right back into action. I just do not like that. Looks like, again, that's the #1 way to kill a fake out for me. It just doesn't work. Other than that, though, this song is genuinely incredible. I adore this song so much. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to beat #1, which, well, I don't think you're surprised by #1. Be honest. Are you even remotely surprised?
3, 2,
Insanity Psychosis is, without question, the best song of Vs Mouse. Its opening, it's so dreadful and dreary. I love it. Before it immediately transitions to like the chiptune instrumental, it sounds really nice. And honestly, the song goes for a more playful feeling at this first part of the song. It sounds really weird. I really like it a lot. It's also being like learn to false insecurity that everything's gonna be okay in the end. It sounds really nice. I really like the ba ba da ba 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 ba. That sounds so good. I like that one a lot. Mickey sounds just as amazing as he does in the rest of the songs with his chromatic, except for Insanity Funny. And ooh, yeah, he sounds so good. BF uses his regular chromatic, and it sounds really good. And then the rest and the chase phase kicks in, and oh boy, this is where shit gets so good. Yet again, Mickey just sounds so, like, monstrous and imposing. I love it. And just, the instrumental just goes into full-on rock, and it sounds amazing. It just sounds so cool. I love it. And, like, the duet with the ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. It's just absolutely amazing. Again, it's just so well done. The end sounds really good for the rest of the song as well. I also kind of like how more expressive he gets as the song goes on. It's almost as if he's getting more and more scared. It's just so cool. I love it. The repeat of the opening melody just to further like set in that dread that the opening had again. Only for to immediately cut to the guitar just absolutely going off. I love it. And then Mickey and BF just duet again, and it sounds fucking phenomenal. I love it. And like the guitar going off alongside them, it's like all singing the same melody. It sounds so nice. I love it. And then like the organ comes in, and it's like really cool. Again, it just like adds this like intimidation factor to it. It sounds so good. And then the Happy Ride 2.5 motif. Yeah, again, like all this I swear I just can't even guess. All the slow parts just pull off this feeling of intimidation just so perfectly, and all the fast parts just hit the chase at vibe so perfectly. This song is just does everything it intends to do so well, and I love it. And the end duet, man, as the key changes and it just gets more and more frantic as the song goes on. Oh, it's absolutely phenomenal way to close out the song. And it's just genuinely the perfect way to close off this story mode. This is, without question, my favorite of Vs Mouse. And I absolutely adore it to no end. This song is absolutely phenomenal. And that was the Versus Mouse 2.6 and 2.5 ranking. Yeah, overall, I don't think this mod's that bad, honestly. Again, definitely has a lot of stinkers, but it also has a lot of really good stuff that I just wish got more appreciation. I genuinely don't think this mod I genuinely think this mod gets more hate than it really deserves. Especially considering what Rookie's team's been cooking up, which is a team that originated from this project. And from the teasers, it all sounds genuinely phenomenal. So I'm genuinely just so excited for what they have in store. And, well, Versus Mouse also is my most anticipated FNF mod, so yeah, I'm definitely excited for that one. But overall, I think this mod's okay. Like, yeah, here's my tier list. And yeah, sure, overall majority of this list is negative. But if you take away all the 2.5 stuff, I mean, this is my 2.6 list. I genuinely don't think this mod is that bad. Anyway, now that that's over, there's only one...
Gentlemen, I am more than thrilled to announce that the next ranking
and the final ranking of the Mouse Marathon is Funkin.avi. My favorite FNF mod.